Welcome back to Yala TV. All Points East is literally this week. If you've been keeping us company this month, you'll have caught Divorce, The Murder Capital, Warm Dusha, Man Woman Chainsaw. This week we welcome two big acts on the lineup. I knew the first two people were special when, in their earliest incarnation as one half of Le Shark, they went out for a gig and then came back because they'd remembered their roller skates but forgotten their bass amp. Who can't get behind a rhythm section that prioritised roller skates over bass amps? Know what I mean? They make up one half of Dry Cleaning now, one of music's success stories over recent years. Call me mad, but the roller skates thing isn't actually a deal breaker, and for the sake of balance, we're joined by another of the best bands to come out of the UK of recent times, blackcountrynewroad. A group that possess breathtaking technical ability both individually and collectively, they famously prioritised bass amps over roller skates. Although they did do a gig dressed as Simpsons once, so enjoy, thank you, Yala, see you at Victoria Park. blackcountrynewroad. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
So the Maccabees have put together All Points East, the lineup, and we're very happy that you're doing it. If you got to put together a festival, what is your lineup? Let's just already say, just as a given, that the Maccabees are on that bill. But then the other five bands.
I'm really, really into this band called At
Okay.
at the moment. The sign At. Duo from the US. Had the pleasure of putting them on a bill with us in New York not long ago.
I'd go for Wilco.
Hi! Yeah!
And then with a bit of Jeff Tweedy solo material.
Oh,
as well.
nice.
Yeah. Could they be not alive?
Yeah, they can be not alive.
I'd like to see David Bowie.
Oh, yeah.
I always sort of thought like he's
Yeah.
quite good.
I'm trying to get that kind of perfect, well-rounded act that could
Should we get
complement
Joanna Newsom
everything
then?
else. Joanna
Joanna
Newsom would be
Newsom.
great.
That'd be
That
great.
would be really
Everybody
good.
likes Joanna.
Yeah.
Newsom,
Everyone likes her.
And she rarely plays, so it'd be
That's true.
we'll earn a lot of money.
It's a bit of a box office day, actually.
With a new record, what I really love about the record is it's got a sort of late 60s lightness to it, which is, given the amount that's going on, is like an amazing thing to achieve, really, because you've got all the technicality, all the U-turns, but it kind of like washes over you in a really beautiful way, and that is a kind of a bit like Joanna Newsom in lots of ways and what she achieves sonically.
If you connect all the influences, it starts somewhere around the Beach Boys, and then like Van Dyke Parks, Joanna Newsom, it all kind of makes sense. Some of us were really invested in that world of like late 60s to early 70s, West Coast America, that's where a lot of my influences came from. And that vibe, that world is something that we really wanted to enter because we'd, look where we started. We were so dark and heavy and exclusive, I'd say. And we didn't really invite everybody in.
Yeah,
and
interesting.
Really wanted to invite everybody in.
Oh, that's such a nice way of looking at it, and you really feel
Just
that.
wait for the next album, though.
Is it less welcoming?
Well, we'll see.
So do you think you sound like you do because you've all got a similar language that you've grown together, or do you feel like you do because different people are pulling the band one way or another? Do you know what I mean?
I think we're all kind of constantly I don't know. There's a sort of like a middle section where everyone kind of is like sort of feeding into, but everyone's kind of drawing from different places.
So you're headlining the stage at All Points East.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That'd be
For
good, wouldn't
asking
it?
us to do it.
Yeah,
It's
that'd be really
nice.
good. Well, Lan from the Maccabees is obsessed with your band. That's how I
Nice.
listened to you in the first place. How does your live show compare to someone that's heard the record?
I
I think it sounds better.
Do you think so?
I think we're a live band. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think none of us are engineers. We're instrumentalists and songwriters, and I certainly don't know how to best articulate what I do on record. And there's a lot of craftsmanship that goes into it, and it's nice that you can see it when it's live, because we do it pretty in
that's
front
awesome.
of you. We carry a lot of instruments.
Yeah. If you had to collate your favourite band of people alive or dead, different musicians, and you had to do it in, let's say, 30 seconds, what is that lineup?
Whoa. Joni Mitchell, Graham Parsons,
Fine.
Colin Bluntstone.
About 14 seconds left.
Can we get Randy Newman on the keys?
Yeah, Randy Newman on the keys, Kim Deal, on the bass.
Okay.
Karen Carpenter on the drums.
Karen Carpenter on the drums.
5. Who's on?
Stevie Wonder on clavichord.
And if you could ask the band Dry Cleaning any question, what would that question be? You're in luck because I'm about to ask them that question.
Whether they'll remember, no they won't, chatting to my mum after she watched them at Latitude in 2019.
Adding a shaker improves any song. Do you strongly agree, to some extent agree, not at all, or don't know?
I feel like if you...
I feel like the tambourine is superior.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, like, you can't have a tambourine or a shaker on, like, you know, one of those, you know.
To make you feel my love.
Yeah.
Oh, think again.
What is the best thing?
Ooh. The porridge they do at Greg's in the morning.
The best thing.
That's nice.
Love is the greatest thing.
Yeah. Like a beautiful summer's
Come on,
day.
come on.
Yeah.
One question each. If you could be in any other band, what band would you be in?
I would probably say something very cliche like the Velvet Underground.
Yeah, nice.
I can't.
They're just the coolest band ever, aren't they?
They are cool.
You probably want to be in that band too.
Yeah, I cannot get Chumbawamba out of my head. Well,
It would just be like electric.
It would be.
Playing something to just watching a crowd literally explode.
That's actually
night
the
after
truth,
night.
isn't it? Like, no one would want to do that.
they never sold out.
Genuinely.
They never sold out. You know, but they're a cool band.
Hey, don't you want to be in Sparks?
I'd love to be in Sparks as well. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to take your first answer, and that answer is Chumbawamba.
Yeah, Chumbawamba.
Thank you, Black Country New Road.
No worries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.
Okay, I'm here with my favourite half of Dry Cleaning.
Oh, thank you.
No, well, my favourite half of any band actually, because just for context, we met you guys. Maccabees met you guys in Le Shark, where you were our favourite band of all. That was our favourite band of all time, and you toured with us quite a lot.
Yeah.
And just the first thing I want to say is that the story of Dry Cleaning that I tell everyone, since it's like the last few years that you guys have had, I always use it as an example of a mindset and music, because when The Shark ended, it felt like maybe your lives were going to go somewhere else and non-musical, and you sort of committed to other things. And then it felt like Dry Cleaning was just for music's sake or without any feeling of anything else and just playing, correct me if I'm wrong. And it's just really connected with people and taken off. And I always, like, it's been a real lesson of mine, and I've always talked to people about that, about how it's a lesson in doing music for the right reasons and not having a life to it.
Yeah,
Does that make any sense to
Thanks, mate.
you guys?
Yeah, 100%. The first EP, we did just to document it. We weren't going to release it. We weren't ever going to play live.
Right.
We were just hanging out. It's like a social thing.
Yeah.
And then from that, the guy who recorded it showed it to someone who offered us a gig, and then things just started coming in, right?
Yeah.
Like, we started doing Dry Cleaning because we were like, oh yeah, this will be fun. Do you know,
Yeah.
like, exactly like you said, it was kind of like just
Yeah.
like, oh, I haven't played in a band for a little bit.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to do that again.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of making electronic music and faffing around doing that, and it felt, I had a job.
You're
You know-
being a carpenter.
Yeah, but you know, when you were making music, you never have any money.
Yeah.
So I had a job, and I was like, oh cool, I got money. So I bought a drum kit on a credit card.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should be in a band.
So it starts again. You're like that
Yeah.
childlike thing of
Yeah.
And in that rehearsal in your mum's kitchen,
Garage.
in your mum's garage, did you have a sense that it was a special thing to you guys, or did it just feel like playing in other bands you've been in before?
Looking back at it now, you can say like, oh yeah, that was a golden days. You know, it was amazing.
Yeah.
But at the time, you know, it was just like, oh, this is great. And we'd rehearse for like 15 minutes and then be like, you know, let's go play FIFA, let's go have a lasagna. Like, your mum would make us, his mum would make us like these coffees. It'd be in like a glass cup,
Yeah.
like a glass mug,
Yeah.
and it would be like 50% coffee and 50% Baileys.
Just
Like,
so you play for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
have a lasagna and a coffee and a Baileys.
and then play FIFA.
Yeah.
And
And then
that's some-
go
yeah.
on.
And then
We did that for about 6 months. Got 2 EPs out of it.
Yeah, because I remember seeing you play at Bermondsey Social Club, and it was just really early days. I remember thinking, like, everyone in this room is just getting it. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's like it's got some indefinable frequency or something where everyone's just like locked in.
I
Do
did
you know what I
always
mean?
feel like I felt like the band communicated well. I think because of, it sounds a bit lame, but because of why we're doing it. We're not like masking or kind of doing it for the wrong reason. Yeah.
The Tim, your manager, I know you can't really talk about the new record yet, but I spoke to him about it.
He's not here.
Yeah, well, he's not here, so he was telling me very proudly that in the middle of this record is Your Fool's Gold. Do you even know what song he's talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
He's like, there's a tune.
We potentially might play it at our show.
Oh, thank you for that fantastic link. Because you will be playing the West Stage at 5:45 at All Points East.
Dead on, exactly then.
Exactly 5:45.
Yeah.
The question I've been asking other bands is, what would you normally be doing at 5:45 if you weren't playing a gig? But actually, I'm going to ask you the same question.
I'll be feeding my dog, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
Sunday.
very particular.
Sunday, 5:45.
Pub.
Pub and feeding your dog.
Yeah.
Nice. So we've curated this bill, which you were like one of the first names obviously we thought of,
And
because
thank you
we've got
very
a long
much.
history with you.
I actually didn't realise that. You created that.
Yeah,
You created the
we
whole
put the
bill.
whole bill together,
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
for having us.
Yeah, of course. But it leads me to this question. If you were to curate your own festival, let's just take it as read, as a given that the Maccabees would also be on that bill. What other 5 bands would be on that stage?
So probably the Cribs, Black Country Newroad, Dry Cleaning, and Katie.
You've looked at the poster.
Yeah, I did some
So it would be
research.
exactly... It would be
Because it's a
exactly...
perfect lineup, you could
All
say.
Points East, but you'd be headlining it.
No, we've been in the same position.
And you'd be still at West Stage 5:45.
Yeah.
Yeah, then go down pub.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for that answer. Everyone knows the music industry is fucked. Discuss.
And it's not getting any better. I do think it's going to change.
Do you?
Yeah.
Gone.
I've got some theories I'm working on
Yep.
of how we're going to change.
Let's workshop that.
One's bring back the CD.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
Yeah.
it making a comeback on its own?
That's me starting to do that, yeah.
Mhm.
That is my work.
I've just got a question just in from Black Country New Road, who've just been in. Charlie, the drummer, he wants to ask whether you guys remember meeting his mum at the festival.
No memory of that.
Okay.
Which festival?
Latitude.
Your mum was at Latitude. Was that Latitude your mum was there?
Yeah, it's because my mum lives not far from there.
Doesn't he look quite similar to you as well?
I don't know.
Brothers?
We've not really met. Is it? Oh yeah, he's my brother. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Charlie.
Amazing. I won't get the opportunity to ask this question, but would you have a question in return to Black Country New Road?
Oh, how's it going? I don't know. Did you ask them if the music industry is fucked?
What did they say?
Yeah,
They said we should bring back CDs.
it's a good
They
idea.
did,
I can tell you something I do feel about
Yeah.
the music industry. I think people are always moaning about streaming,
Yeah.
quite rightfully so, because it's a bit of a broken model.
Mm-hmm.
The streaming companies, they're not breaking the law by distributing the way they distribute.
Yeah.
So it's the only way that you can change that is by lobbying the government really to change the law on it. And I know that had some traction like a year ago. They were lobbying the government in various ways to try and get the new legislation in place to change the way that royalties from streaming are distributed.
Yeah.
Because at the moment it's weird. It's not a radio play. It's not like a mechanical sale of a record or whatever. It's somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Because it does generate loads of money, but it's distributed in a weird way. But surely there's a way to do it better, and it be fairer for everyone.
I do see it as stealing, like Spotify.
Yeah.
Like if albums that I like, I'd buy. I use Spotify to preview stuff.
Yeah, and then you buy it on
Yeah, and then
CD.
I buy vinyl. I don't have a CD player.
Right.
And I don't care about bands or the environment.
It's dry cleaning. Cut.
Brilliant. That's
Oh, I enjoyed that.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Great.